Welcome back, everybody, to a new video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. This video is not going to be for you guys. This is not going to be me being the motivator or the person trying to make you feel better. Today, this video is for me. And if you're watching this, it means that I probably decided not to think too much about it and just posted it immediately. So it's Sunday, and the only way you're watching this if it's posted on this Sunday, because might delete later. I'm having a bit of a, not a bit, I'm having a hard day. I'm having a hard time, and there's just some things that I feel like I need to say out loud to let them out, and I just need whoever feels like it to hear me out and listen, and might even get some comments that are insightful. So I'm gonna start off by saying that I'm being the most basic bitch ever, because I got really triggered last night because I found out that the woman that I broke up with a few months ago now, I found out that I have been blocked on WhatsApp, where we always talk, or used to talk at least. We haven't spoken in like 4 weeks. And the first thing about that is, how do you even find out? Like, what are you doing randomly typing in her name and going to the conversation that hasn't been ongoing for more than a month, just to kind of like stare at her profile picture? Like, that in itself is quite sad, quite pathetic. As the kids will say, clearly I'm down bad. I've been making strides. I feel like I've been moving on. I've been advancing, and I don't want you guys to think that the last videos I posted, in which I was complimented for my aura, for my positive energy, for the sparkle that I once again had in my eyes, I don't want you to think that's fake. I just kind of want to. A big objective of this video is to show you guys that it is constant ups and downs. There is no such thing as a straight line in life. And even though I've been doing a lot better, and I've been getting out and about, and I've been feeling really good about myself, and I've been meeting really interesting, really cool people, women. I mean, not just women, but you guys know what I mean. There will be days when, for some reason, you go back in the old WhatsApp logs and that profile picture is gone. You realize you're blocked, and it just sent me into a negative spiral. And the reason I feel even worse about it today is entirely self-inflicted. So the point of this video is also to remind you guys that in no way, shape, or form I am above you guys. It's not like I'm some Jedi master who has it all figured out and who's living a stoic existence, devoid of messing up, devoid of what's the word that you use when you fall back into an addiction? Relapse. Yes. I'm no better than you guys, and I think it's important that you guys know, okay? So, I realized that last night, and how did I deal with it? Did I immediately started reading Marcus Aurelius' Meditations? Did I cook me a healthy meal with a lot of vegetables and do a yoga session followed by some meditation? Did I journal about it to try and express it and move on? I did none of those things. What I did was go out, make tequila the drink of choice of that night, and proceeded to get hammered in a club with two very good friends, and I did have a good time on the surface level. Like, it is the alcohol and the tequila did allow me to escape, only for a brief moment, only for that night. I was able to escape. I was able to subdue my thoughts, my emotions, and I was able to run away, if only for a little bit. But as you guys know, the thing about that is, it's like you're taking a loan. You are using your heart, and you're using the veil of alcohol as a credit card. It's like you're taking a future loan. You're taking some of the future peace and stability and inner peace and balance you would have if you would do the work immediately. Instead, you choose to not feel the pain. You choose to not feel those emotions, and you use your little credit card of your heart. Like, let me get some of that future stability. Let me get some of that future peace of mind. So you feel good for about a night, and then of course you wake up the next day. I woke up today feeling far worse than I did yesterday before I started drinking. That's how it goes. That's how it works. You cannot outrun these things. You cannot put these things away in a box and expect them to solve themselves. Your demons are patient. Your demons have time. Some might even say your demons have a whole lifetime of time. And you can keep taking out loans, you can keep taking out new credit cards, but the interest you pay will become bigger and bigger, and it will collectively become a debt that one day may become so big that it is absolutely devastating and crippling. Now, I'm trying not to do that. Me expressing this is me journaling, guys. Like, forgive me, but I'm literally using you guys as my online diary right now. And it's funny because I cannot tell you how important this YouTube channel is for me. It's literally the most important thing that I own, that I do in my life. And without sounding too delusional, delusions of grandeur, if I'm Marcus Aurelius, these are my meditations. Now, obviously, I'm nowhere near Marcus Aurelius, but I'm Lorenz. I'm the Wounded Viking, and this is my work. These are my thoughts. These are my meditations. And so today, I wanna talk about all of the things that went through my mind when I got blocked. It's something I've talked about before. The worst thing you can do to somebody, if you really want to hurt them, you don't actually say anything. You don't come up with the insult or the verbal dagger yourself. You just go silent. You just don't say a thing. And you let them wallow in the hypothetical idea of what you might have said. Meaning that because there was no communication, because I don't have a clear reason as to why I'm blocked, my mind just began racing and started creating all of these different scenarios as to what I did, and I understand and I realize and I admit that the idea of her, the illusion of her that I am cultivating on a daily basis is nowhere near the actual person. She's an amazing person objectively. She's always been. She's never been mean, never been nasty, never been rude. She's a sweetheart. But I find myself in my mind feeding the need to create an enemy, to create somebody that is actively trying to hurt me when all she's really trying to do is to protect herself, which she has every right to do. She's trying to move on. I'm sure she is moving on, and I'm trying to do the same. But in my need for pointing the finger, in my need for deflecting blame, I find myself constructing this person that just does not exist. I find myself casting blame, and I find myself crawling into victimhood. I find myself concluding that because of my scar, I have the shortest leash of any person on this planet, meaning that not only do I have to always overcompensate due to my facial defect, I have to show them that I'm strong, I'm charismatic, I'm confident, I'm powerful, I'm ripped, I'm jacked, I'm philosophical, I'm all of these amazing things. So could you please forgive the fact that I have a dented face, right? And then when I am successful in obtaining and conquering the love that I so much desire, and then when I become complacent, which I did, and I lose perspective on the value of what I had, which I did, I then once again revert to the blame game. And I revert to telling myself that it's not fair that I don't get to mess up. It's not fair that I don't get to make mistakes. I should have the same leash every other man or woman for that matter has. I'm not perfect, nor so I should not be judged as if I were. But none of those things are true. Those are all things that I'm creating. Those are the whispers of the demons in my mind, trying to slowly eat away at my self-confidence, at my self-love, who keep telling me they're my best friends. My demons are cosplaying as my best friends. And it's us against the world. It's us against my ex. It's us against all the people that have rejected me. But it's not them, it's me. It's me. And the reason that I feel so bad today is because yesterday I had a very immature reaction. I had a very weak reaction. I ran into the alcohol. Still got my workout in today though. Let's not get it confused. Still hit back. Alright. With that being said, I ran into the alcohol, so this whole morning I wanted to cry. I'm in the gym doing rows, and I'm on the verge of tears. I'm trying to figure out, well, maybe she blocked me on WhatsApp, but I still have like the actual text line, so maybe I can send a text like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So it's about taking accountability. You can run into the alcohol, you can run into the drugs, you can try to escape. Just understand that check is coming. And when that check comes, take it to the chin. Pun obviously intended. Take it to the chin. It's not them, it's you. Okay? And me saying this out loud is so incredibly vital in terms of not making that mistake again. You guys have to understand, when I make these videos, the people that I'm meeting right now, obviously they get my social media. I only have one Instagram. My Instagram is linked to my YouTube. Like any woman that I'm seeing right now, anyone that I'm dating, is a few clicks away from hearing all of this. So objectively, if my goal is to maximize my potential success in that area, me putting all of this stuff out there is not a good look. But I think in the long run, this and me sharing this is more important than a short-term success in terms of dating, in terms of the hookup, in terms of even sexual activity. If me making this video puts me in that position, if the new woman that I'm seeing watches this and goes, this motherfucker is down bad, crazy as hell, talking about his ex on YouTube while I'm having dinner with him, right? If that is gonna be, if that's what's gonna sabotage my short-term pleasure or future, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Roll the dice. I'm willing to gamble on that aspect, and I'm willing to double down on the fact that I prioritize this. So that's where I'm at right now. Not feeling good, seeing things gloomy, but as Bruce Lee used to say, chop wood, carry water, proceed, advance, stick to the motherfucking plan, stay down till you come up. We had a couple of good days, now we had a bad day. Like I said, being a little bit of a basic bitch, being a little bit obsessive, being a little bit all of those things. But in the end, I shall rise again like the phoenix from the ashes, and I shall burn again. And we're stuck in this eternal cycle which you call life. I have to say, yesterday it became so bad, my thoughts were so intrusive, and I was obsessing about it so much that it's about to get real dark, guys, but I couldn't find a way to turn off these thoughts, and I was just like, don't get me wrong, please, but for like half a second, I understood why some people want to just escape it all and just want everything to stop. Less than half a second, guys. Please do not misinterpret this. You guys know me. I don't go nowhere near that thought. It's just, and I didn't yesterday either, but I just, for a split second, I understood people not wanting to bear that and not wanting to put up with that. So I ran, and it didn't make it any better today. But once again, the good that did come out of it is me making this video, me creating this piece of videographic philosophical art. And if one person can relate, if one person can hear this and see this, and it can help them, or it can make them feel like they're not alone, like they're also having a very hard Sunday, whilst everyone else is seemingly having the times of their lives, it was worth it, and I'll take it. Alright guys, I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be just fine. Just fine. Thanks.